Hey, it's Rafael Cintron here, teaching you and helping you how to scale and grow your Shopify store this year and beyond. In this special video, we are actually launching a $1,000 Shopify store contest. Now you might be wondering, what does this mean? $1,000, am I gonna win it if I build a Shopify store? These are the rules of the contest. In order to emphasize and inspire a lot of you to build a profitable Shopify store, get your Shopify store up and running. I know a lot of people, you have a lot of excuses maybe. Maybe you think your Shopify store is not good enough. Maybe you've done a good work, but you think it could be better. Or maybe you haven't even started. I want to kick you in the butt and actually get you to start your Shopify store, build it in the best possible way. And everybody on this channel, right here if you're watching, during this contest, all you have to do is build the best Shopify store that you possibly can in whatever niche, whatever product. Obviously, I'm a little bit biased to some niches, to some products. I'm throwing all of those biases away, all of my experience away, and looking objectively at the best stores, not just the best design, but the best particular analysis of your audience, the best product descriptions, the best overall homepage. It doesn't need to have a premium theme. You don't need to spend thousands of dollars building your Shopify store, nothing like that. If you use a free theme, that's fine. If you use 10, 20 products, you don't need to have 100, that's fine. I just wanna see really good creativity when it comes to building your homepage, high quality images, as high quality as possible. I want to see effort on those product descriptions, on those product pages. If you have videos on the product pages, really well done. Your collections are well set. You have that contact information on the website that Google and Facebook look for. And I'm going to objectively look at all of the stores that get submitted here. You can click the link in the description, submit your store. And me and my team of 16 people, a lot of them have worked at Shopify. They are ex-Shopify employees. They will also look at these stores. We will all look at all of the stores submitted. Maybe it's 100, maybe it's 50 stores, whatever it is. We're going to pick the objectively better one and we're going to buy it off you. Let's say you built that store. It took you 2 weeks to build it. I'm going to buy it off you for $1,000. And once I have that store, we are actually going to run ads with this store and test it out and see if it's profitable. And once we test if it's profitable, we're going to give it away to one of you lucky winners. So all you have to do if you want to win $1,000 for building a great Shopify store, it's to go and start building. Use the lessons that I talk about here on the channel. Use the different templates that I give you. I have a lot of templates for different apps, different structures that you can use. Use those that I give out here on the channel, that I give out in my 5-day live training, which we're launching again. Also in the link in the description, you can join our 5-day live training to learn everything about my structures, about my specific plans that I use for Shopify stores that make them objectively better than other Shopify stores. You can take inspiration from stores in your niche that are doing better, from multi-billion-dollar brands. Like I said, don't spend thousands of dollars. You don't need a premium theme. You don't need anything premium, no premium apps. You can build it all for free. And the best one, I'm gonna pay it and I'm gonna pay you $1,000 for that best Shopify store. Now you might be wondering, why am I doing this? I want to inspire as many people as possible to build a Shopify store, build any online business. And this is a great way to put you all in a competition and see what lessons have all of you learned. If the lessons that I've talked about here on the channel, that I've taught you here on the channel, play a role in your construction, in your structure of your store, and see what I'm doing here on YouTube has a positive impact on how you build your Shopify store, how you structure your product pages, and so on. So one, I'm inspiring as many people as possible to build a Shopify store for that cash prize, as well as I'm testing out if the ideas that I share here on the channel and the videos that I make and the effort that I put into teaching you actually plays out in the real world and you can build a successful store. So those are the two main reasons. Like I said, we're gonna look at these stores objectively, and once you get those $1,000, once I buy that store off you, then I want to create a series of videos here testing that store and seeing if the results also play out in the real world, and if my videos of Facebook advertising and all the strategies and so on also get that store success and get it to be profitable. So I'm testing all of my strategies. I'm making sure that what I'm doing, what I'm teaching, what I'm talking about all plays out in success in the real world, and we get a great Shopify store from one of you. So what you need to do, start building, and you have 30 days from the publishing date of this video in order to submit your store with the link in the description. And also in those 30 days, we're gonna have our 5-day live training. It's going to be before those 30 days are over. So what you need to do is join the 5-day live training. Make sure that you learn the lessons from the 5-day live training. You make sure that you do the last minute polishes and you improve your store as much as possible from the 5-day training lessons in order to get that $1,000, in order to be the best store out there. You take that $1,000, you go ahead and create a new store. You run ads, you invest it into your business, and you get results for your new store. So if you're interested in this, get building on your Shopify store, submit it as soon as we're done. When the 30 days end, when the 5-day live training ends, I'm gonna look at all of these Shopify stores and see which one is the winner. Now, in order to keep things fair for everybody, there will be no exchange of stores from somebody that built it for you and then you just resubmitted it to us and you want to win the $1,000. For example, if you go on Exchange Marketplace, which is the place that you can sell, buy Shopify stores, you buy an amazing Shopify store for $300, you submit it and you want to win the $1,000. That is not fair. We're not doing that. So every store that gets submitted, we are checking on Exchange Marketplace and on Flippa to see if the store was selling there, and if it was, you get disqualified because we want people to build their own Shopify stores. We want you to take the lessons that you learned here and actually create the Shopify store for you. You can hire people to create the Shopify store, but you can't just buy it and then submit it and then hope to win. Yes, you can hire people if you're, for example, too busy at your work, or it's just too complicated to build a Shopify store, you don't want to do it. You can hire someone, but it needs to be built from scratch. Either you build it from scratch or you hire someone to build it from scratch, then you submit it, and then I buy off the best Shopify store. We test it, we create the series of videos, and then once we test it, we make sure that it's profitable, we're going to give it away to one of you lucky winners that is watching this. So maybe it's the same person that gets $1,000, also gets their own store later on, and we're gonna pick that randomly once we test it. But the $1,000, we're gonna pick it not randomly, objectively, depending on which store is the best. And like I said, I'm going to consider as well what my team members think about your store in order to pick the best. Okay, I'm excited for this contest. Make sure to start building your Shopify store, learn from the lessons here on the channel, submit it as soon as it's ready, and make sure you join the 5-day live training. It's gonna be very beneficial. And if you want to mentor with me and you're ready to take your business up to the next, absolute next level and work with me and my team to get you the best results possible, click the other link in the description to book a strategy call with us and see if the mentorship fits you. When you're building your store, it is important to consider what products you're going to add into the store. So you can click the video that is gonna pop up right here. What are the top winning products to sell right now and in the weeks and months to come? You can test them, you can sell them on your Shopify store, you can use them on the Shopify store that you're gonna submit to us. So make sure to check that video, subscribe, hit that notification bell and that like button, and make sure you submit your store, you join the 5-day training. If you wanna mentor with us, click the call below, and I'll see you on the next video.